Hey everybody, welcome back to the My Bourbon Journey Whiskey Review channel. My name is Scott. If you're new to this channel and you're looking for reviews of different whiskeys, such as bourbons, rye, American style whiskeys, single malts on occasion, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also make sure to hit the bell notification. That's going to simply alert you to when I'm doing new uploads, live streams, things along those lines. So today from Jim Beam Distilling Company, or as it notes on the back of the bottle, Knob Creek Distilling Company out of Claremont, Kentucky. We've got the Knob Creek single barrel. This is specifically a pick from Riley's Wines of the World in Madison, Wisconsin. And this is going to be called the Rat Pick. So this was a pick that was done by a few of the guys that are part of the Wisconsin Speakeasy group, and they've done a really, really fantastic job. So this is, again, is their single barrel, 120 proof or 60% ABV. The age statement on this one was just about 14 years, 3 months. Shows that it was barreled on 10/14/04 and bottled on 2/28/19. So some really nice age to that. MSRP on this for us in our area was only $40. So this came and went really quickly in our area. I believe there was right around 160 or so bottles. So as soon as it kind of hit the shelves and people got wind of it, it did go really, really quickly from Riley. So anyway, so why don't we go ahead and we'll kind of get into the review of this. Really looking forward to doing the review on this. I have sampled it already, and yeah. All right, so as you can see, color-wise, this really nice dark mahogany type of color. You know, really showing the fact that it sat in some barrels for quite some time. You know, dark, deep, reddish kind of hue to that, you know, nice mahogany color. So, all right, let's get into the nose on this. Oh boy. Yeah, and this is something you've got to be a little bit careful with. I mean, being 120 proof, when you kind of get your nose in there, you know, with the ethanol that comes off of it, you know, can or, you know, may have a tendency to burn a little bit. So, hell, my first thought right away is this nice, dark, deep, like brown sugar note, like a molasses. That vanilla note is really prominent. Nice oak, rye spice that's there. And as strange as this may sound, I'm even picking up like a banana nut bread type of note to it. Not always something I get with Jim Beam products, but I am picking up some kind of like a banana nut bread note to it. That nice dark deep like red fruits is there, and there's that kind of classic Beam you know, Knob Creek nuttiness that starts to kind of come through a little bit on the nose. Maybe even like a kind of a pecan type of note in terms of the nuttiness to it. So, but nice and sweet. I have allowed this to kind of open up a little bit for about 15 minutes prior to doing the review, just to kind of let a little bit of air get to it. So let it open up a little bit. All right, let's give this a, yeah, that vanilla really, I just kind of got a really strong whiff of that really nice kind of more of a vanilla that you kind of peel out of the bean, like a really nice dark deep vanilla note. All right, let's give this a try. Cheers. Wow. A little bit of that heat right away. Again, 120 proof, you're going to get some of that heat just natural up front. So this is something that you really can't judge anything that's high proof like this off of 1 or 2 sips. You need to get into it a little bit more. So we'll take another, you know, two sips or so. So for me, right away, you get hit with this really, really nice chocolate note, followed by that deep, dark fruit note. That rye spice really kicks in really, really nicely. That creamy vanilla there on this is fantastic. The oak is there. Not over oaked. It's not, even though it's been 14 years plus, it's not an over oaked bourbon by any means. Again, that rye spice is there. You know, the caramel, that vanilla that's there. That vanilla that's there is kind of crazy. A lot of that. Nice brown sugar note. I mean, this is like a classic high proof bourbon. If you are trying to describe something like as a, I guess I don't want to say a perfect bourbon, but something that's just a fantastic drinking bourbon, this falls right into that category for people who enjoy the high proof, nice long finish. This is all of that. So again, this is an individual pick, the rat pick, but from just conversations with other people, a lot of the Knob Creek picks with this type of age, a lot of them have been really, really fantastic. So I know a lot of people won't be able to get this, but if you're able to go out and pick a Knob Creek store pick, I would highly encourage you, if it has any similar profile to this, you'll really be getting a fantastic bourbon. So I wouldn't hesitate one bit, you know, at that price range of maybe $40 to $50. You can't go wrong with this pick, or a store pick in general. It's a fantastic, you know, bourbon whiskey. And specifically with this one, what they did at Riley's and the guys at the Speakeasy Wisconsin, you know, kudos to you guys. Really, really nice job. So I guess going to the finish part of this, you're still left with that, a little bit of that oak. Again, not over oaked, that vanilla cream sweetness. The dark fruits are there. Yeah, just that dark fruit, that creamy vanilla, that oak, and that rye spices is really, really fantastic. Or a baking spice, just that. It's just really, really well balanced. The one thing I would say is, as the finishes begin or has kind of developed, you're left with that spicy, and then that chocolate note really kind of kicks in there at the end. It's a really interesting profile, a fantastic one at that, but really, really nice job. So again, I know a lot of people may not have the opportunity to get this specific one, but again, you know, in comparison, if you can go and get a 14+ year Knob Creek pick, I would highly encourage you to do that. So again, fantastic job by the guys at the Speakeasy Wisconsin. So with that being said, so I'll have several things in the linked in the description below. So I've got some challenge coins, glasses. If you're interested in supporting or contributing to the channel, you can through my Patreon page, which I'll have linked again in the description below. You can like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know your thoughts on, you know, if this is something that you've had, if you're one of the local Wisconsin guys and you're watching this, let me know your thoughts if you kind of got some of the similar things. And also let me know if you have experience with, you know, Knob Creek, single barrel, specifically some store picks, and kind of some of the things that you were pulling out of some of your picks. So I'm always interested to hear other people's thoughts on that. So with that being said, and like I say, it's about the journey and not the destination. Cheers.